Joining us right now to weigh in is Washington Examiner editorial director Hugo Gurdon. Hugo, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks
what do you
very
make
much
of all
for
of
having
this?
I think that the tug of war is to be expected. The FBI and the Justice Department, but particularly the FBI, is the organization which is being investigated for possible abuses. Of course, it's going to suggest that, the rap should remain on. But the truth is that Congress is the Article I institution of the Constitution. It has authority and a duty to investigate these things. And as you heard John Kelly say, there are lawyers looking very carefully at the memo and trying to make sure that they're not doing anything irresponsible. But, there's so much confusion about this. The public really needs to know whether there was abuse at the FBI or there wasn't.
There really is a need to know, and there's no confusion about what these texts say between these FBI agents, right? Peter Strzok and his girlfriend Lisa Page basically texting one another after Donald Trump won, saying, oh, we need an insurance policy before he won, should he win. And to quote the Journal this morning, James, this is really something. The FBI knows what's in the memo because it is long known what the House committee was seeking to examine. For months, it refused to provide the access to those documents until Christopher Wray faced a contempt of Congress.
Yeah, this is this odd moment where the FBI, having tried to assert all kinds of abilities to withhold this information from Congress, is now saying you're not providing the full story. Of course, there's a dueling Democratic memo. That seems to be on the way out to the public, too. When it's all said and done, Hugo, are we going to see a really disturbing effort by the party in power to investigate its political adversaries?
Well, James, that's the absolutely fundamental question. What did the Obama administration, to some extent, collude with the Clinton campaign in using opposition research to get FISA permission for the FBI to snoop on the rival campaign? That's an explosive and extraordinary possibility. Now, we don't know on this show, and nobody knows who hasn't seen the memo and hasn't been investigating this. But, one of the things that's being said is that the Republicans are trying to undermine the institutions of the federal government, that the intelligence services, etc. But two of the most important institutions are A, democracy, and B, the presidency. And those things need to be protected too. And perhaps one of the ways of protecting them is to get the information out there and let the public judge for themselves.
In terms of this criticism by Adam Schiff, again, taking a kernel and trying to create a bomb out of it. Byron York, who works with you, Hugo, who's a Fox News contributor, reported this, that he talked to a House Intelligence Committee source. And these changes that were made to the memo, an unknown number of grammatical and clarifying fixes. One change requested by the FBI due to sources and methods, concerns about sources and methods, and one two-word change requested by Democrats for accuracy. Yeah. So those are the changes that we're talking about.
Yeah,
exactly. It's kind of more than ironic that the Democrats requested changes and the FBI requested changes. Devin Nunes and the Intelligence Committee changed the wording in accordance with what they had been asked to, and now the Democrats are using that as a reason for not releasing it.
Right, and they're getting real passionate about it.